I need healing.
Skip. But when does this game get good?
Yo, welcome back to the Squad Busters video. Today I'll be showcasing the healers in Squad Busters and how you can use them to win more games. So this game has 3 main healers that you can pick up from rotation, and that's Medic, Pam, and Battle Healer. And there are obviously other troops that can heal your whole squad without being a healer, and that's like Trader and Penny, and I'll get to that deeper in the video. So the first tip I would like to share, do not get healers early in the game. And this is because that most of the time, you really need to collect as many resources as possible, and usually these healers have either low damage or very low health, like the medic. The medic dies so easily in the game if everyone else is using a damage troop, and so getting the healers later in the game is more beneficial for you and your squad. So get those damage units like Colt, attackers like Shelly, in order to get as many resources as possible, and then when the timer runs till like 2 minutes left or even 1 minute left, you'll have a higher chance of actually getting the healers you want, like Medic, Battle Healer, and Pam, because none of them are common units, and it's harder for you to like find them, make it a better plan if you get them very early in the game. The next thing is to study your healers in your rotation, and you can do this by literally clicking play, and you will see the characters that you're going to have, that you're going to be able to select in the game. If you only have Medic, then obviously the only healer troop you can get is Medic. So I would plan around that, and obviously all these healers have unique abilities. And that brings me to the next tip I have on healers, and that's to adapt the healers to your play style. And so obviously these healers are unique, as I've said before, and let's just start with stating all the healers in the game and their unique abilities and how you can adapt it to your play style. And I'll talk about all these characters obviously, and the first one is Medic. And so what the Medic does is it will heal your squad over time, but it's pretty slow. But as you progress your Medic to have a higher evolution, like a Super or even an Ultra or an Ultimate, the healing capabilities of Medic actually increases. And Medic is really good if you have a very high amount of like troops in your squad. For example, if you have like 20 troops, and you are going for a passive gameplay like farming, the Medic is there for you. So if someone damages like your Colt, like 4 of your Colts for example, like 1 fused Colt and 1 unfused Colt, and you try to escape and try to heal up, the Medic is very good for that, as it will heal slowly all of them. A big weakness about the Medic is that it's really weak. It has low hit points, so you have to pay attention to where your Medic is and where it's relative to other squads or even your monsters, and pay attention to obviously just those outer layer medics that are so susceptible to dying. And in my opinion, the Medic is not the best healer if you are trying to be aggressive, if you're trying to control the middle or the center. I think the best healer for that is Pam, and Pam is really great because what she does is she will give you a healing station that you can use, and it will create an area of effect of healing. And if you are in a tight spot or need faster healing than the Medic, you can totally use the healing station, because it also spawns every time you open the chest. And considering that the center is a smaller area, having Pam in your squad is very beneficial for you if you're trying to hold a position, but you're trying to stay alive with all the monsters, bigger monsters, and all the squads trying to get to the center. Pam really is very good if you are playing more aggressive. I really like to use Pam whenever I try to go to the middle and try to control it, in game mods like Super Gem Mine, Ring Grab, any game mod that requires you to stay around the center of the map. And last but not least, obviously, is the Battle Healer. And in my opinion, the Battle Healer is the best healer in the game, because not only will the Battle Healer heal your whole squad, it will actually add health points to each and every single one of your troops. And that includes the hatchlings in the Hatchling Herder game mod. So it will actually add 400 or 600 hit points, depending on the evolution of a battle healer, to your whole squad. So if you have a squishy Bee or a squishy Colt, if they have like 1,000 health points and they die off easily, having a battle healer in your squad will increase the health points by up to 600. So instead of having 1,000 health points on your Colt will have 1,600 health points, and that's a harder Colt to kill, obviously. The healer is also really good if you have so many troops in your squad and you try to kill everyone, if you try to stay aggressive, or even if you're trying to stay alive. Battle healer is there for you. Obviously, she's an epic unit, so in my opinion, all epic units are good, except for Dr. T. A big weakness in the abilities that the battle healer has is that it's not stackable. So if you have 2 battle healers, you won't get like extra hit points from having 2 battle healers. It will actually only affect like as if it's only 1 battle healer. So it's never really worth it to, like, you know, get 2 battle healers or multiple battle healers in your squad. 1 or even 1 fuse one if you're trying to protect your battle healer is enough. Now that I've explained all the healers in the game, that brings me to my next tip, and is that to use other non-healer troops that can heal your whole squad. So other non-healer troops can be healers too. For example, the Trader, literally the most broken troop in the game. Not only will this Trader give you an insane amount of gems, it will actually heal your squad anytime you collect 15 coins, depending obviously on your evolution. I think if you want your squad to be healed after you collect 15 coins with the Trader, you need a Classic and an Ultra, which is a stronger version of the Classic evolution. And the Trader is so strong because if you don't have healers for some reason in your rotation, or if you just don't like the healers and you don't like how it fits in your playstyle, the Trader is one way to literally dominate and get gem production. And that's why the Trader is one of the most broken troops in the game, because you can heal and you can also produce gems with 1 troop. And obviously there are other suppliers that actually heal your whole squad by getting hearts for you. So hearts are one way to heal your whole squad because it adds like a decent amount of health back to your whole squad. And those are Penny and Greg. So anytime you chop trees, if you have an Ultra Greg in your rotation, you can literally get hearts from trees. So if you are in a very hard, situation and you need instant healing, you can literally just not stop farming and chop down trees to get those hearts. And same goes for Penny. Penny's treasure bounties actually contains 2 hearts for you, and that you also need a Classic evolution of Penny in order to get these hearts. And so you can literally farm and heal at the same time with these suppliers. And my last tip is probably one of the most important ones, because I absolutely have a bias on this, and that's to use the healing spell. The healing spell is one of the strongest spells in the game, and in my opinion, every spell in this game is so strong. And the health spell kind of works like a medic, where it will gradually heal your whole squad, but it's actually a faster rate, obviously, than the medic. So having a healing spell in your spells is actually very beneficial for you. For example, if you were coming under attack against someone, you can literally use a healing spell and they will have a harder time to kill you. And obviously one of the best troops for this is the Wizard, because you can with the Wizard you can have 2 spells in your in your roster, and you can couple a healing spell with a rage spell, and it will look like a seizure in your eyes. It's really funny, because not only will you have an increased amount of damage in your troops, you can also heal your troops while you have that rage spell damage. Literally the best synergies with the healing spell or the rage spell and even the shrinking spell, and that's no doubt. Well, I hope you find this video informative, obviously, and if you have any thoughts on healers or other things that you might want to talk about, leave it in the comments. But give this video a thumbs up, and if you want more Squad Busters content from myself, give myself a subscription. Other than that, have a good day.